Hello, I'm back with another unboxing and I'm back with a new video series. So let's dive into an unboxing and I'll explain to you what's going to happen. And yeah, you've probably seen in the title, I'm going to be doing an FTP test as well. So as you can see by the title of the box, we've got an Elite Zumo Turbo Trainer Interactive Direct Drive. So basically you mount your bike on. I'm just going to do this quick and I will show you some sort of time lapse, so I might even do another video on this in the future on how you set it up, because it's the first time having something like this. So yeah, first reason for getting this is one, if winter's coming, we're here. It's the 1st of November today and it's the first evening of dark nights and the weather has been absolutely torrential. Now I'm not saying I'm not going to be getting out, but when it's certainly ice set, I do not want to be going out on the road bike. Don't mind going out on the mountain bike, but over winter I want something, you know, I don't want to be building my fitness next summer. I want to build my fitness over winter because I've got some rides next year. Me and Phil Crombie, MTB, are going to be doing a coast to coast ride in May. So I need to build my fitness up. And you know, it's so easy to come out with excuses of not to go ride, especially when the weather's really bad. This resolves that reasoning for going out anyway. So I'm going to be using this with Zwift. I'm going to be doing a lot of the rides on Zwift, and actually in this video I'm going to be doing a FTP test, which is your functional threshold power. Never done one before, nothing like this. Trying to simulate them types of rides, them types of training sessions on the road is just non-existent, because you need to keep your power up above a certain level for a certain amount of time. So as you can see, we've just opened the box. Got another little box in there. Have a quick look on this. I imagine this is going to be one of the legs. It is. Put that to one side. And this leg here is probably going to be another one. Yeah, it is. Don't ask me what the weight on this is. I'll put all those stats up here now. So this is the actual trainer itself. I'll just put this to one side. And then in the box we've got a bag of accessories. There's an Allen key, nuts, bolts, some adapters where you put your wheel through, your wheel axle. And I imagine that this is going to be the plug, which comes with a variety of different adapters dependent on which country you're in. Direct drive is this, so on here you put your cassette, then when you mount it, you mount your bike onto there, wheels through there, and then all the magical stuff, so your power meters in there. So this simulates up to 13% gradients, 1300 watts of power max rider output. I can't see me putting any more than that out, not for any kind of sustained period anyhow. I just think it's going to be a real nice training tool for me to get fit for 2022, because this year, to be quite honest with you, has been a complete washout. Not done that much. I think currently so far this year I'm on about 1,700 miles. Last year I did 3,300 miles. So as you can imagine, my fitness has took a right dip. So what we're going to do is we're going to get this upstairs, get it into the pain cave / my daughter's bedroom. Mainly I've chosen that room is because I can open the window wide open and I can get a nice good amount of air through the house. So yeah, let's switch that scene now. So it's kind of a squeeze in here. And I've got Harry Styles to look at. Don't know whether that's going to put me off. Glad I'm facing that way, not that way. So anyway, yeah, the reason I've come in this room here is because that window opens right up, and then just down the hallway down there is the bathroom. And that window opens right up. I've got the fan there, as you can see. Look how easy it's set up. All connected. Power source, cadence, and controllable. Don't know what that is. The only thing I've got to do now is just get a cassette on there, which Phil Crombie from MTB, Phil Crombie MTB, has got a spare one of his used ones. It's an 1128. I usually use an 1132, but I guess for training purposes is what it is. But yeah, it'll get me going for now. So yeah, I will be back in the next video. I've got all my kit sorted out there: shorts, t-shirt, me summer riding shoes, because obviously I'm training indoors, I won't need any winter gear. Won't even need an helmet, which will be weird. So yeah, let's fast forward. So here I am, day after. set all the bike up. It was relatively easy. All the sensors all just connected automatically. This is my setup. It does need some adaptations, but I think it's going to do the job. The only thing I don't think is going to do the job is the fan, because it's actually blowing in my legs and not actually at my face. So yeah, doing FTP test. Yeah, let's see how it goes. So right, I'm moving. So I don't know if I'm recording or not, but yeah, see if you can edit it, Russ. So let's have a go of editing this. So here we are, coming into an FTP test. Now I have got some notes here. So FTP test what I took from Google. So an FTP test works out the maximum power you can stay in over a 20-minute period, and that number is divided by your weight to work out your watts per kilogram, which any races you do on Zwift, it does give you that number. It shows you what you're doing, and then off that number you enter the races suitable. So at the minute I'm category D. I thought category E was the lowest, but I think that's just like an open category to everyone. Category D is myself. I have done one race, but I want to come back to that in a future video. I did a race on Saturday morning. It was terrible. So the actual FTP test. FTP test. And it's saying bring your power to what you think. It's going to be hard to edit this. So yeah, FTP test. So you're joining me when I'm actually on the 20 minutes the actual test, but prior to that you do 20 seconds at 210 watts, another 20 seconds at 255, 20 seconds at 305 watts, then you do 3 minutes at 140, 3 minutes at 255, 2 minutes at 280, then 6 minutes, I'm guessing I've put G in, don't know why, at 130 watts, and then the 20-minute FTP test actually starts. So it's not about going all out, it's about how much power you can hold for 20 minutes. So yeah, we're going to skip through the video, and while we're doing that I'm going to talk about a few things of why I've got the trainer, etc, etc, etc. So let's head over to Russ at the 5 minute point. So, quarter of the way, averaging, it's going up and down. Oh, average 230, heart rate 153, but so yeah, as you just heard, hopefully I've managed to bleep it out. So we're at the 5 minutes point here. My legs were actually, they were going on me big time, but it was just a case of finding that pace that I was comfortable with. I think I went a little bit hard in the first 5 minutes. Like I said, this is the first time I've ever done an FTP test, and actually what I should have done was on the prior warm up to that I should have had it in erg mode, so the machine actually controlled my power. Something I've learnt just recently. It is all a learning curve. But let's skip forward to the 10 minute mark. "10 minutes, 233. I've just put Alien Ant Farm on, movies, saving the rocky track for last quarter. 10 minutes. So it seems that we've lost the Zwift footage. Don't know where it's gone, but we're going to carry on with the edit anyhow, because otherwise I'm just going to faff about and the video won't get put out. So yeah, it was at 10 minutes and I felt like I'd found my legs. The sweat was rising, but yeah, it's feeling good. Let's jump to the 15 minutes mark and see how much of a state I'm in there. 5 minutes left, time for Rocker. Play Rocky theme tune. So yeah, here we are. We're coming up into the last 5 minutes, and I've got to tell you, at this point, I was dying just started talking to Sarah. Yeah, I was absolutely dying at this point. My legs was just on fire. But I was just trying to hold out, just trying to get to that 20 minutes to see what that FTP was, and see if it can help me or not, and see if I can build on it in the future. Let's jump forward to the action part where I am absolutely fried. So, dim it. Dim the audio was. The partner said it sounded like he was upstairs having some fun. I weren't. I was dying. I was on fire. I was fried. I was absolutely, my heart rate was going for it. I was just in absolute bits. But while I'm dying, let me explain to you why I'm actually doing this. The reasons why I've never actually done it. So I have made some notes. So I've got it to actually push myself in a controlled environment. Something I've always liked the idea of doing FTP testing, hill reps and things like that, but it's just something that you can't replicate out on the open road unless you're just an absolute idiot. You have lights, you've got other cars, other road users, you've just got to be careful while you're out on the road. This is a safe environment where I can push myself, and the only thing that's actually stopping me is myself and the actual heat, which I don't mind pushing myself. I actually enjoy pushing myself. And yeah, usually now at this point over winter, so rewind 12 months ago, I'd done like 3,000 miles. I think over the year was 3,500. And I actually just ticked over the winter, and it was just a case of just wanting to get to summer and then go again. And like your fitness, if I can get it, I'll show you on Strava Fitness. You over winter, mine certainly dipped down, but I kept it at a level and then start building up again. Well, now this year what I want to do is I want to absolutely beast myself and just get to a point where when we come into next summer, when the light nights return, that I'm feeling strong, I'm feeling fit, and I feel like I've got a lot of miles in the tank. So next year, me and Phil Crombie, and we're going to be doing this for charity, for our own personal chosen charities. We're going to be riding from Morecambe over to Bridlington. There's going to be more coming up on that in the future. Phil actually tried it a few weeks ago and got 250 mile. I'll leave a link at the end of the video. But I've never done anything like this. My biggest ride's been 140 mile, which was Blackpool and back. So going forward over the winter, there's going to be I've actually started it currently. Just stop that. I've actually started a training plan. So I've started a 6-week FTP builder, which will take me up to Christmas. I'm just going to tick over Christmas, then into the new year I'm going to go into a 12-week plan and absolutely beast myself ready for summer. So yeah, come along for the ride with us. I'm going to be doing some races. I actually did a race on Saturday, but like I said, next video I'll talk about that. Hopefully I'm going to be getting these out midweek, at least one video, but I'm also going to try and do some mountain bike videos in the meantime. So I've waffled on enough in this video, so if you are new to the channel, please do consider pressing that subscribe button. If you've any tips or advice, please leave them down below. I'm great at planning these videos. I honestly am so bad. Hopefully this is another mission of mine, is to get better at doing this type of content. So my FTP was actually 246. That's the whole thing of this video. Now what does that mean? So that means if I want to go out on I don't actually know, but I want to find out. But basically, you go about 20%. I don't know how long that means I can sustain that for. But yeah, my FTP is 246, so come on a learning journey with me. I want to be learning, you'll be learning. If you've got any advice to me, pass it on. Right, let's let previous me end the video. And in the words of Buzz Lightyear, to infinity and beyond. And I'll see you in the next one. Take care, guys. Bye.